Trying out for mid, right? Oh, this is a Swain game. I thought you wanted the Victor Silas matchup.
It's alright. This
Okay,
one's higher elo, like one's 200 LP.
sure.
Okay, nothing happens here.
Can I see the teams? Just really okay. Syndra, Emma.
Double MR, and
Mm-hmm.
then second wind and D shield.
Okay. So, do you guys have information on where Nunu's starting, or
No.
you don't?
We're just stacked in the bush,
Okay,
and then they didn't invade, so we're just.
I see. Because I feel like in a game like this, it might not be a bad idea to get a level 1 Raptor ward, since you probably won't have that much prio against Syndra early. I'm not too familiar with the matchup, but I'm assuming she most likely has push, and you won't be able to get a good ward later, and I feel like we would want to know where Nunu's starting, because it makes a big difference for how the game is played out. Um, he's just like such a volatile gank champion that his path can be pretty much anything he chooses. So that's something to consider in a matchup like this. I feel like for Kindred too, she can punish Nunu very easily if she has more information on him. Right. Okay, I like how that you're holding the wave out here. You're not letting it crash yet. That's really good.
Mm, unlucky.
Unlucky. You said you're new to mid lane, right? Because even I remember you tried out for top last year.
Yeah, I'm new to mid.
That's cool.
I just don't find top to be fun anymore.
Yeah, it's a pretty like bad state right now if I'm being honest. I feel like
Yeah.
it has like really low impact in solo queue. Unless if you're really like stomping your lane, then the game's pretty one hit.
hmm
Oh, okay. Nice. So he had red buff there.
Yeah.
Okay, do you mind pausing here?
hmm
So, so we saw it like Nunu enter topside, right?
Yeah.
And Kindred's like coming down here. So,
hmm
what do you think like is the most optimal way to play out this next like few minutes and this wave? Now that like I know
Um,
it's like it's a lot easier when you're doing VOD review in comparison to playing, so I want you to give you a opportunity to kind of like think about it.
I'm trying to thin it out so I don't get poked on the turret.
Mm-hmm.
It crashes regardless, I think. So there's not much I can do. I just eat it under the turret.
Yeah. But then
Um,
something like we
mhm.
have to consider is if it crashes, then we're gonna be like relatively volatile to the Nunu gank coming within the next like minute and a half. So,
Oh, you think that he can dive me? Like
I
behind the
mean,
turret?
potentially if you get low enough and she stacks up a big enough wave. But I wasn't necessarily thinking about that. I was more thinking about like what you want to be doing with your ward that you're holding right now to give yourself and Kindred like the best sort of opportunities in the next few minutes.
I can't draw my ward topside. Like if, because we already know he's there. If I walk up topside, it's really doomed. So I'm just sticking bot trying not to die,
Mm-hmm.
affecting the wave under my turret.
Okay,
That's the
let's see how it
idea.
pans out. So, okay, can you go back a little bit? So, do you see how you're last hitting right now? You're like, the turret's like shooting once and then you're auto attacking, right? Like if you play
hmm
through it. But then if you do that, there's gonna be, your wave's gonna push faster, if that makes sense. Where in this state, I think you wanna be slow pushing like as slow as possible. And the way to do that is like skip back to where you
Oh, I
last hitting
see.
were.
Like just wait for it. Like just before it kills it, and then
Yeah. So like yeah, skip back like just so we can watch the. So like yeah, wait for the second tower
yeah.
shot. So wait like yeah, it hits right, hits,
Oh
and
yeah, wait
instead
for
of
the
auto,
second one.
exactly yeah, then it like really
Yeah,
slows down right. But now like
like wait a little bit and then
yeah
and then
exactly. But now
auto.
it's a little bit awkward because it's gonna start. Gonna start pushing out like a little bit sooner, and Nunu's still on a timer where he can potentially come mid. And we're kind of Swain, and I think Swain's a pretty easy champion to gank as Nunu, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of like you're playing it safe, which is good here. But the wave doesn't need to be this far up, you know what I mean? It can still be under
Yeah.
tower if we're hitting the right way. Yeah. Um, Here I like the Mia pings on. I think you should pan your camera bottom. This is like a habit I recommend getting into, especially as mid. Top lane, it's not nearly as important unless if you're playing a champion that can impact the map. But mid,
Yeah, I should
you're
ping on top of them.
you should ping
But
on top of
I'm
them.
spending too much brain power just CSing.
That's okay. But you should be like pinging which direction Syndra's going because they're like solo queue players. They're going to be extremely tunneled. And on top of that, it's
Yeah.
really good habit to get into for comp too because like as much as communication's good, I feel like pings is still like something that's still necessary in these comp games. So make sure like you're pinging Syndra's like direction, like which way she's going, and on top of that, just like pan your camera over to look at like what's being used, right? What's like they're pinging Ignite, Syndra Ignite and stuff, but maybe she used Flash too, and then no one's pinging that. But we don't actually know because we didn't look. So make sure that you're keeping track of these kind of things. Especially if you're just like sitting mid and you're just last hitting minions, because I think you should be able to last hit minions and quickly pan your camera over to look. So we're pretty
Yeah.
locked screen at the moment. Yeah. I wonder if you can pull the freeze here. It's a little
Oh.
bit hard. It's a bit big.
Yeah, they're real big.
Yeah, it's a little bit big. I'm wondering if you like W'd sooner. I'm just curious. I don't know if it's actually possible or not. Can you do that? Do you think if you like thinned it out, you could like at least threaten a freeze so that she's at least forced to
I'd
look
have to
it?
kill a couple back minions, which
Okay.
is not. Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't really do
and the
that.
cannon probably. Yeah, you probably lose a fair amount of HP too. You're right, it was a bit far still. It's just something to keep in mind, and not in this scenario, but always think about that opportunity. Oh,
This is doomed.
this doomed. That's really doomed.
It's
Yeah,
doomed.
you're in a very big hurry to kill your minions when it's under turret, but if there's nothing happening on the map, you shouldn't be in any kind of hurry to do that. It just like you feel under pressure because Syndra is like, Mia, but there's no pressure on the map right now if you like really take a second to look around. Would you agree?
Maybe I walk top here, walk the rafters so I don't get hit.
Sorry, go back. I just want you to like identify like, do you think you need to shove out from the turret so fast?
Oh,
Or
from before?
yeah, yeah, like from here, because you
Uh,
see how you like. I don't care that
yeah,
you're distant.
I was
I'm
trying
more
to.
like I care more about what you want to do with the wave, because
Yeah,
you
because
should
I'm
always
scared
have
of
good
Syndra
intentions.
moving.
Okay, but then what is she moving to?
Bot, perhaps?
But then, okay, you could go back. You're going too fast. Like just stay on that frame. Yeah, yeah. Like before you even clear it. Before as the minions are crashing in.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Kindred pinged to go, and I'm like, oh shit, Syndra's moving too, so I have to
Hmm.
crash this and the next wave. Because I
Okay.
don't think I can move. I can maybe drop a W, but that's about
Okay, but
it.
if you can't move, then what's the hurry to push? You're never gonna crash it in time, anyways. Even if she like full commits.
Okay, true, yeah, she can go bot, kill them, and then come back and
Yeah,
still not miss
exactly.
it.
So just like I know you feel like you should be like going and helping your team, but especially at this point, like the play's off, you know? Like that's why
Yeah.
it's really important to look and like pay attention because this wave should not be in this state right now. She should have like if sorry, I keep asking you to go back, but if you don't mind going back one more time.
Oh, it's under the turret, and then it stacks outside the turret.
Yeah, and
Next.
on top of that, she's gonna miss minions because the wave's so big. Like, go back to when, like, look how many minions were there. It's actually insane amount.
Oh yeah, the next
Yeah,
wave would hit the turret too.
exactly.
Or
Yeah. So
add to
this,
the turret.
yeah. So this wave will, even though it's like under the turret and it's not necessarily a freeze, the wave's big enough where it's gonna kill quite a few blue minions. I don't exactly know how
Oh,
many.
and I probably shove
Yeah.
it faster because the turret's gonna hit some of those.
Yeah, and you can just like focus on last hitting and like play it easy and just make her miss XP. Now you're giving her XP. See, she's gonna come back and these minions she should never be allowed to take. That should be at least like 3 gone that she misses out on. And
True,
although
true.
I know the intention is right, where you want to like shove out and be a part of the play, but you're Swain.
Yeah.
You can't be part of the play right now. So you just want to like punish her as much as possible, and that's the only way to punish her right now, is to be looking for those kind of punishes where you're able to deny XP and stuff.
Maybe the adaptive rune is too good. Because I've missed so much CS, it's not even worth going to double MR.
Maybe, bro. It seems like an annoying matchup though. I don't personally play Swain, but
You play Rumble, right? Rumble seems pretty hot. Hot
yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, Rumble is pretty fun. I was D1 60 LP yesterday, and now I'm B3.
Oh, no.
I went on such a big loss streak actually, but you know I'll come back. I was Masters last week and then couldn't play and demoted. Okay, was good. Like this. Here, like, I would like quickly. Oh, nice! Just as I said it, you're about to snipe the blue buff.
No, yeah, I was too late. I was so sad
Yeah,
off
yeah.
that.
I was like literally just about to say you might want to look with Kindred to see if she's like willing to give that, but
It's just like a
yeah,
question mark.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah. It was just like a few microseconds too slow, maybe. Nice. Okay, not bad. It was a bit far.
Oh, I should ping bot here. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
ping.
Oh, you do. Okay.
But they get fucked anyways.
Okay.
It's so doomed. Oh, I didn't even see a move back there. Could have canceled right there.
That's smart. Yeah, that's a Swain specific thing, eh? Like no other champion in the game can do that.
Yeah, he's just been sitting there.
Yeah, that's a really Swain. I wasn't even thinking about that either. That's definitely a Swain thing. Although
But then the
maybe
next
there's an
level thing would be
argument
if I
that
cancel,
yeah,
then
yeah,
MF
then
would
you
be
can't kill
scared.
MF. Yeah, then it's also 2v1 now, where Amumu would be here. It would make the kill quite a bit harder, potentially. Hard to say. I think you would still kill MF, but Amumu would definitely be a bit of a nuisance there if
Should
you're
have faxed
CC'd
this
in.
entire wave.
Uh, maybe.
So I lose so much mid.
Yeah, you lose
It's
very
hard to
much.
play now.
Yes, I'm glad that you go back. Oh,
Maybe I should not waste Q.
yeah, you're kind of running a little bit low on mana, but you're probably looking for a reset soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What actually happens is I'm stuck in lane now, actually.
Hmm.
Top's dead anyways.
Yeah, you don't really have mana to shove out the next
Yeah,
one, right?
I
Oh,
just
you do.
collect the
Okay.
next one.
Nice, nice.
I'm just waiting for cannon.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I give the next one. It's not cannon, but Kindred collects it.
Uh,
I'm gonna watch
I
the
don't
fight
know.
here.
It's like not that big a deal, but I do recommend having a keybind for open shop. It's
Oh
like
yeah. I have it, but I don't use it. It's just
okay, okay. Yeah. It's like in very rare cases does it end up mattering, but there's like a few instances where you're like recalling and gonna go
Hearth
buy shop.
Assault.
Yeah, like or that too, but I mean like you're gonna go like buy shop and your mouse goes down and then you need to dodge a skill shot and your mouse is like, you know, at the bottom of your screen trying to click the store or something like that. So that's like happened to me and then that's when I decided to always have it on a key instead. It's easy to open and close because the main reason I did it was to check for how close I am to gold and items in lane. I can like really quickly check, you know, rather than like
Mm-hmm.
clicking and then canceling. You can just yeah open and close it. See like oh I'm this much gold off. Okay, I like this one. What was your W used on earlier?
It
Or
was it was really bad. It was really bad. I thought MF would
Oh
run
right.
at Neela.
Oh I see. You're not going for the wave here.
Cause like she's just dead, no? So I thought she'd just run at her right now.
Right, right.
And then
But
she turned
then
around like,
yeah, I guess
okay,
she
what the
saw
hell?
Kindred, yeah, and
And I'm
decided.
like, okay, she's dead. Wait, and then Nunu shows up, and then I keep
Mhm.
running.
flash, your flash. Okay, you are missing a lot mid though for this.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Because this is certainly like an hindsight thing, but in hindsight it probably would have been quite a bit better for you to stay.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell in the moment, so I understand. It's really easy
Yeah.
for me to
I
sit here and
watched
be
this
like,
back already. I could have tanked this maybe. The Nunu snowball. And I would, and
oh,
then
from
maybe
Neela,
Kindred and
then I
us.
think you probably died too, maybe?
Probably die. But why did not Neela should not have recalled, and then it was just 3v2.
Yeah, that's true.
With Rel coming too.
Yeah, that's true. If Neela stayed, it certainly would have been a different outcome. Did Kindred have ulti?
Wait,
I think she
she
did.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, could have
Oh,
blocked it
she's
too.
just knocked
Yeah.
out the entire time.
Yeah.
Stunned.
Stunned. You're okay.
She did like a little bit of
Yeah.
time, like one frame.
Yeah. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. That's not your fault.
Run mid.
Uh,
Wait, why did I run again?
yeah,
Oh, because
why?
Nunu was chasing me and
Oh, I see.
Syndra was.
I see. I see. We just missed it. Okay.
Yeah, I was scared of
Nice
Nunu
of
just
Nunu.
coming back.
Yeah. Understandable. I don't know when Nunu's snowball cooldown is, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's that long a cooldown. Here, I think I would have liked you to pan your camera a little bit sooner than you did. Can we just go back and watch? Because, like, I think it takes you quite a while to react to what's happening to Kindred and Syndra here.
Yeah.
Like, I think you can
Well,
start, like,
now maybe.
yeah, you start, like, pathing. Like, you can clear this wave, sure, but then
Oh,
start,
my
like, hovering
cannon.
and, like, yeah, start hovering the top side here and at least make your way over
I'd
as
have
you
to
go.
give up this wave. I'd have to go now, or not just like not use this E
Yeah, but
maybe.
I mean, what I mean is, like, you can, I don't mind you doing that, but just start, like, walking up as you're doing it, if that makes sense. Because you're
Oh,
standing in
right,
the middle of
right.
the lane. See how you're, like,
I
here?
even walk down.
Yeah, yeah, you even start, like, clicking down, yeah. I think, I just want you to hug the top side here as she's going in.
Yeah.
And maybe,
Okay.
like, I would hold E potentially too, like, hug top side and hold E, because at least then, see how she, like, would have a really hard time walking up to it that way?
Right, right. I can just W her maybe, and then if she walks into me, I can use E
Yeah,
slowly
sure,
or
or
use
that,
Q,
yeah,
hold
but
E.
since you use E on the wave, it, like, kind of puts Kindred in a sticky situation. I think you're a little bit tunneled on the wave there, and definitely could have at least paid more attention to what was happening with Syndra's movement. Yeah, because
Maybe she didn't know Mumu
yeah,
was coming. No, we saw Mumu.
mhm,
I don't know. It's just hard.
yeah, it was a tough.
Why did she go in though? Like, okay, she has ult actually. Wait, did she not use ult again?
Oh yeah, she didn't use it again. Okay, but like
Wait.
we don't care about that. We're caring about you, so.
Yeah,
But yeah, certainly should have like
it's so
pan
doomed.
camera and hovered the top side as that play was happening, and potentially hold your CC for Syndra walking through that corridor. Oh,
This was so
big
close
W.
actually.
Oh, oh, it's so
It's
sad.
sad.
It's so sad.
Like, what was the score? Wait, let me see. Okay, let me just pause. 13 minutes.
Mhm.
We were after this play, or after which play was it winning? Okay, before this one. Before this one,
Mhm.
I'd say we're winning. But then after 13-13, I feel like it's really bad now.
Hmm.
Oh, we haven't bought. Oh, maybe went too far. 13 minutes. There. Yeah, now it feels really bad
Yeah, it
compared
does
to
feel
7
really
versus
bad.
7.
You've also missed like. So can we like just skip back maybe 5 minutes ago? Yeah, I think 5 minutes ago. Can we, if we can go back to the 8 minute mark, I think that'd be really nice. Okay. So within a 5 minute span, we like lose turret here, mid, and turret mid is by far the most important objective, like to keep standing
Yeah.
for as long as possible. It's not like top turret. Top turret, if you lose it, like no one really actually cares because you can just hold a freeze and the top laner is kind of forced to overextend, and it's actually not that bad if you lose top turret. But mid, it opens up the jungle like big time.
Yeah.
Like really, really opens up the jungle because what people are able to do is they can push to here, and then you can just start like moving out through these ways, right? And then your jungler has a
Yeah, they
really,
can
really
go
hard
in.
time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like when you shove the wave out here safely, you can get deep vision, you can like steal camps, you can push people back and then move back on objectives like Dragon and Herald, right? It makes it
Hmm.
really, really difficult. So as I like to roam a lot too, obviously I play Rumble. Like I roam
Yeah.
a ton, but one thing I always have to keep in mind is okay, like the most important thing usually as if maybe if I'm completely dominating bot lane, then it's like maybe worth compensation. However, in most cases you want to keep mid turret up as long as possible. So let's just like speed run through this and figure out how we lost mid turret in a 5 minute span because it's 5 plates right now. So it's like completely healthy at the moment. And it's always good to review these kind of things because these are the kind of things that are going to be consistent throughout your gameplay as like you climb in multiple games, because this is a habitual thing as a mid laner. Um, you just value the
Okay,
side
I
lane
can't
plays
back
more.
here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to do both. If they want to do dragon and bot turret, I have to stay. Ideally, I
Yeah.
back.
Okay. Yeah. So that's fine. It's still at 4 plates anyways, so it's not like it's gone. Okay, and then you collect this wave. Sure, you
I
can
didn't
keep
need to
skipping
Q
forward.
there.
Yeah.
Like I'd be half mana probably
Mhm.
if I play it better.
Yeah.
And I'm just stuck here
Yeah, you're a little bit
for the
stuck.
next
Yeah,
like
yeah,
however
yeah.
many
She's just
minutes.
like slowly chipping away at it for now. Okay. I'm just like, it's good to review these. These are like the really
Like
important
wait, how do
things.
I check my items? Like assuming I stay for next cannon wave.
Mm-hmm.
So this was probably cannon wave. So like if I
Yeah.
if I'm still in lane,
Mm-hmm.
I can't see my gold. This bottom bar won't go
I
away.
think if you put your mouse on second monitor, it goes away. It's outplayed, right? Yeah. There you
Oh,
go. Yeah.
wait, so if I was in lane,
Mm-hmm.
I still
You
have a
have
lot of
no
golds
mana.
anyways.
You have zero mana too. It's gonna be like extremely hard to clear wave
Yeah,
right
so,
now.
but like even if I had mana, it's
Mm-hmm.
not worth staying because of so much
Mm-hmm.
gold.
Okay, so this
May
is
as
what you
well
do.
back.
This is actually what you need to do. Then go back. After, as soon as we finish dragon, like go to that spot. Here? So, okay, when does Kindred finish? Just like figure that out, yeah. I mean,
Now,
okay. So, yeah, it's either like recall after this wave, like immediately, or you ask Kindred to escort the next wave in to turret, so that you can get a reset off. But then she's gonna miss out on her tempo on her camps.
wait? Did you say skip this wave or?
No, 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 no. I mean, there's okay, three options then. One is you recall like right away. As soon as you use all your abilities on Dragon, you recall like instantly right there. So you like
Yeah.
go boom, instant recall, go back, and then it's a cannon wave anyways. So then you like maybe catch it in time, or at least you catch half of it. So that's option one. Option two is you go to the wave
I
like
don't
you
think
did. You
option one's
clear.
possible, right? Because if Nunu and Syndra move, then it's really bad. Or maybe Rel moves to leash the dragon, and then MF, if she dies, she dies. MF probably won't die. Or
Wait,
Neela,
MF or
sorry,
Neela?
Neela.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Neela can't really die to anyone.
Yeah.
Maybe if Nunu somehow bots and kills her,
No, I think
even then it's
it's
unlikely.
fine. Yeah.
So
So
I could back and
yeah, I
just
think
the
you
three of them do whatever.
potentially just use all your abilities and then reset. Or, let's see what happens. Like you go to the wave. So
Yeah, this is Canaway, so I
yeah,
could have
can
just
we?
backed here
Yeah, backed and
and
then
been
made it in
fine.
time. Yeah. I think that's fine. Yeah. Because the other option, at least I want you to always have in your head that you can always ask your jungler to like shove the wave in for you as a mid laner. Like top lane, that's pretty rare, but mid lane is such an accessible lane for jungle that although it like takes time off her tempo to clear, maybe in a different game, not in this game, I don't think, but in a different game, just don't be afraid to ask your jungler to help you, especially if you just help them with a massive like lead bottom. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think it's right this game. Just something to keep in mind for a different scenario.
So just back there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
We go to anything else, or I go back to
No, no,
13
no. Yeah,
minutes
no. Keep going. Yeah. So wait, after you
after
recall,
dragon.
so you recalled, right? Yeah. After drag, you recalled. Yeah. That's fine. The third option is what you did. So just keep skipping. Yeah. Keep going forward.
All the way to
Yeah.
13, or
Yeah. Yeah. Just so this is what I meant. Like I think you just recall after that wave. I think now you're overstaying. See what I mean?
yeah.
So go back to after you kill that cannon wave. I think you just instantly recall. Like here, I don't think
Or
you're gonna.
maybe I recall before cannon and then come and like I don't
Well,
even
yeah,
lose
I
the
mean,
wave
I
if I
already said
recall
that.
instantly.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
obviously that's what I mean. That was like the first thing I said. But now it's like you're still making the mistake of overstaying because here, like, you need to realize there's nothing you can do in this lane
Oh, I
anymore.
just
You're
drop it now. I
meaningless.
just drop the next wave. Ask Kindred to cover. Cause I'm just stuck here.
Yeah, but I mean,
Maybe
you have to like you have to recall. You can't stick around anymore. Is what I'm trying to say. The more you stick
right.
around, the, like you're actually a minion right now.
Yeah, yeah,
You're a minion. Like you can't contribute to anything, so you have to recall. If
yeah,
something happens on the map, like if Nunu and Syndra go invade Kindred on Raptors right now, she's fucked because you stayed
yeah.
in your auto attacking minions. You know?
No, why
Like
was I
you.
trying to stay for cannon wave? The cannon wave, I just killed it. So I have to stay for another 2
Yeah.
waves.
So it was really goof for you to stay. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Like obviously, like in hindsight, we should have recalled right away. But then that's kind of hard tempo to read because it's you have to be really diligent and look at the lane and see. Okay, it's a cannon wave. I'm gonna recall here. It's a
yeah,
lot of like that's a lot to ask. Honestly, I think like that's a challenger player plays like that, right? But
yeah,
um, still like the bigger thing to identify is like okay, once you are in lane, like think about I'm completely out of mana. My Kindred is entering her top side. Nunu is top side. Syndra is full mana. My Kindred cannot play the game. If she gets invaded on right now, I need to recall so that I'm able to assist that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
because you
sense.
can't be a minion in lane. It's too detrimental to the whole team,
Yeah,
especially in
just
comp.
sack
Like
a wave
yeah, in
and then
comp, like
play.
Syndra can communicate. She's like, yo, this Swain's fucking trolling. Like he's staying with no mana.
Yeah,
Let's do something. In solo queue, probably like you got away with it, but
yeah. They'd
is
probably
yeah.
just take the entire top side.
Mhm. Okay. So here we see Nunu, but let's look mid at that wave that you're missing right now.
It's this wave. It's 6 minions, not cannon.
I'm pretty sure it's like 2 waves.
Oh,
Look how many
is it?
minions that is. Because it's yeah, it's slow pushing towards you. You have this big wave coming. See, by the time you're bottom, you're gonna miss a ton.
So now it's just 6. So I push this wave in, and then
Okay, just play it.
next wave comes. Sorry, I'll just play it out.
It's
So it's under the turret. I should look, but it was under the turret. And the next wave
that's not
comes
one
6
wave. That's
minions.
2 waves right now. See?
Hey, where's the
So
which?
go back to when you push it in the first place. Go back
Okay.
one more, a little bit more. Like look at what wave that is. No, keep going back. Can you go back? Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about missing here? Or?
No. Just like watch it play out. So you push. This
Okay.
is cannon wave, right?
Yep.
This is fine. You see the next wave coming in, right, on your minimap. So that means that
Mhm.
she has one at the same exact spot, right? Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
6.
No. Yes. Okay. Like keep playing. And I just want you like to watch like the whole thing unfold. Okay. Just keep it in mind. Just keep playing and don't stop. Okay. So that's 6 right now, right? And then there's gonna be another coming. So now there's another wave. It's gonna be another 6.
It's gonna meet in the middle. Yeah. Probably missing 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah. I just want to see how much. Because we don't really get anything out of it. So we need to like always look at what we miss on plays that we don't get anything out of.
She has. Well, I mean, we both got cannon wave, but she got the 6 that crashed afterwards, and I missed the 6.
Yeah.
So that's probably like a kill's worth of gold, or like difference.
Yeah, maybe like just a little under that, I'd say.
Maybe.
Not quite,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Just something to keep in mind for these kind of plays. She didn't really get
Mm-hmm.
much damage off on the turret though. That was just minion damage. She wasn't able to have the time to auto or anything.
Okay. Yeah. This is the rift.
hmm Yeah, that's tough. Now you're gonna lose a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like,
that's
yeah, we already
mechanical, I
talked about it,
think.
yeah. Because it's like Kindred needs to press R, and then you need to like cover the top side a little bit, and we already talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then we lose it now. Okay. So yeah, I guess that play is really what like did it in the end. Because at 12 minutes, it would be nice to have our mid-turn standing right now, but I guess like
Yeah.
with everything that unfolded, it's a little bit difficult. You really, like, really needed to not die where you died, especially right after they captured Rift. It's,
And this is unfortunate too.
yeah, that's really sad. That's not your fault that you landed it. That was good. I would just catch bot, no? Why are you going mid? What is their mid? Do you have no turret left? Don't you think it's better if Neela just catches mid?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
slow
No, you're
pushing
right.
it
You're
onto,
right.
yeah.
Because if I crash it, then Syndra's there, right? She picks it up. Whereas
Yeah.
bot's just slow pushing and missing
Yeah,
CS.
bot's just like back right now. And then Neela's like by the time she spawns, she'll be able to catch some of it. It's a cannon wave anyways.
Or she'll miss most of it, no? Because it's slow pushing bot.
What? No, I'm saying if you're bottom, she's gonna catch mid.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Like
go bot,
she's
then I don't miss the CS
yeah, you go
that
bot, you
dies
don't
from slow
miss, and then
pushing.
you'll shove in this next wave for her, but now like see how like doomed it is for her as well.
Yeah, it's doomed for bot lane.
Yeah. Where here, like you could be shoving in bot lane and then she catches mid. Like Syndra would have shoved that into her. And see, she spawns and she would catch it mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's a bit awkward. Because also you can't really play the game right now. See? You're like so
Yeah.
far up and Amumu's there and Nunu's there and it's just really
Oh,
sad.
it's
You
so
can't play.
sad.
You're just like you have to have Rel X score here, but Rel should honestly be bottom with Neela. She shouldn't have to do this for you. It should be Neela and her pushing on
What is
mid together.
this? What is she doing,
And then
man?
okay, it's actually really bad in the end because pause now. See, like the wave bottom should already be shoved in and you should have priority to
Oh,
move
and then
bot
Neela
side.
can, or I
And
can roam,
and
yeah.
Neela should be where you are right now. You get what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. And they
Yeah.
have to respond or drop CS.
Yep, exactly. So now Neela's in like an even worse situation where she's on top of not being here, like she's on top of that she's missing CS. So it ended up being actually a pretty big mistake.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought this was Neela's fault for not showing up, but this is actually my fault, I guess.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Dude,
Wow.
oftentimes water view it's like that, man. But I mean that's also like I'm asking you to play perfectly, right? Like you know? Like
Yeah.
it's a lot to ask for, but that's why we water review to learn these things. Because you're gonna play, 5 games from now, you're gonna run into the same situation, you're gonna remember, and you're gonna do it correctly. I guarantee you.
Hmm.
It's gonna happen again. These situations are reoccurring, always.
I noticed I could E here. I could E the MF. I don't need to E the Syndra. Don't know why I E Syndra. I can just E MF here. And then we just get them all.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Yeah, I wasn't really
We
looking
lose
at the
MF.
mechanics. I'm not like as concerned about like your mechanics and how your team fighting. I think these like concepts are what are gonna be more valuable to you in the long run. But I do agree. I think you should save E for MF there. That would have been really good.
Yeah, there aren't that many Swain mechanics.
Yeah, he's a pretty simple champion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I only played him a little bit, just like for fun, but never picked him up to properly lane.
Oh my gosh, 20 CS difference, 5 kills. A little bit painful in the mid lane.
A little bit. It's okay though. You're learning. You're like seeing how you can at least compensate for a little bit.
Hmm.
And you're brand new to mid, right? So don't be too hard on yourself. You're already masters, which is insane. Or almost master. You're gonna be masters by the end of tonight.
Hopefully.
No, hopefully. Be
Just,
confident, man. You're
oh,
gonna be.
okay.
You're gonna be. I believe. Okay, here I'd be pinging. I don't know where Sindra is. Oh, there she is.
I want to shove this out and then rotate Rift.
I don't think you need to ward like that, by the way. You should value your wards more than that. You're at this point in the
True.
game, a trinket is so valid. It's 2 minutes 30 till you get your next one. It's
Wait, when
actually
is
like
blue trinket? Is it 11? Because I always forget
yeah,
to
it's
upgrade
11.
it.
It's 11. Yeah, you can't upgrade it yet. But Just, yeah, keep in mind your trinkets at this point in the game are extremely valuable. So you don't want to just waste it like that. That doesn't give you anything.
Oh, I see. Wait, you mean valuable? Because like it's not really used for the jungle. Like to see where the jungler is, it's used in team fights. Is
No,
that
I
what you
mean
mean?
like
Like
right now
getting
that
position?
ward doesn't really give you anything. Like if you want to ward somewhere, ward like deeper in the river, like here, you know, in
Oh,
the
like move
corner.
in with Kindred and then ward.
Yeah, like or like ward on this corner. Like you can safely walk here and then. Oh, can you pause? Can you see my screen? Oh wait, oh yeah. Wait, can you pause when you're like walking up? If you can like play it a little
Oh,
bit,
okay,
and
wait.
if you don't mind, sorry, it's a bit hard because I'm not in control of the. Yeah, like pause here, if you don't mind. So like ward here.
Ah, okay.
See, because then you can see this. You'll see Nunu like way before this ward ever. Like by the time
Mm,
Nunu's here, like in most of the cases, it's usually too late, you know. So
yeah.
like ward here, so at least you can see like this area, and yeah, it's just like this ward doesn't give you anything. There's
Or maybe I had ward rift
yeah, or
because
that like
Tompkins
yeah,
just died.
yeah. But you just like if you watch why you warded it just because it's like easier for Kindred to clear the ping. And
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
true.
lazy, yeah. So let's just value our wards because this is a big thing in comp. In solo queue, like you can get away with it, but in comp, the wards are, you know, as you well know, it's everything. Like vision control
Mm.
is so important and competitive because you can just communicate and make plays off of it.
Technically 75 gold.
Yeah, technically.
Wait, should not have ulted actually.
I mean, I understand
Because
it. I was
Nuno
pretty
can't
scared.
really get over.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Nunu can't really get
Hold
over.
on,
Yeah,
wait,
that's
Amumu
true.
can. But if there's like a Jarvis and
Maybe there was a
Zhao,
Syndra or something, yeah. But I
yeah.
understand the panic, I guess. Like
Man, so sad.
the Warden River would be kind of nice, even in this scenario, because now like you would see at least are they heading bot side after, you know, Herald? Are they just going mid?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
happened to spot Amumu.
Mhm. That's
That's
nice.
just lucky.
But if she's like good, she knows that you put a ward there because you put the
Yeah.
ward first before the pink disappeared, so she should be able to communicate to Nunu that it's warded.
Oh,
Oh damn. Okay, I wasn't expecting that either. I thought he reset.
this guy's such a
Cheesed you, man.
greedy
Damn.
bastard.
Dirty, dirty, man. He got you. Alright. Well played for him. I wasn't thinking about that too.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't think it's. I don't think he was such a masochist.
Yeah.
Cause he got a kill, he got the turret.
Mhm.
He's just back.
Mhm.
But I don't know. Kindred's for having so much fun right now, getting blue buff.
That's nice.
Wait, do I just TP? Or did the fight break out? Which fight broke out first? This.
I mean, you died, so there's not much you can do. If you're dead,
When
you
did
can't
Tom Kench
TP.
go? It's hard to tell whether Tom Kench would look for a flank here.
Yeah,
Like
but
in
you, like I
hindsight,
said,
yeah, back
you
off
don't
and
really
TP.
pan your camera very much to see what's happening. Like, I guess you did there,
I
but it was
did a
like a
little
little
bit
too late, you know? Like,
just before.
you should, but you're like, you should do it when there's nothing to do, you know? Like,
Yeah,
there was a
true.
long period of time there where there was nothing to do but walk up your lane, but you're just like looking at yourself walk up the lane. And maybe that's understandable because maybe you're scared of set, but I still think you can be looking sooner. And if you look sooner, I guarantee you're a smart enough guy to know if you should TP or not. Like
Yeah.
you should be able to make that right decision in the moment. I
Man,
really
I've
trust
gotten complacent after the nurse TP. Like I used to be
you.
so proactive on those in top
Mhm.
lane,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
now it's just
Mhm.
it just got lazy.
Yeah. But it's not even just TP, right? It's like it's everything, even to like move. Because mid lane, it's everything. Like you have to move so much for some reason. I hate not hate, but it's like in solo queue especially, you're gonna have to move to so many different plays that just are so grief, but then you still need to move anyways, and you need to get in a good habit of looking at these things before they happen. Being like very mindful of where your team is and what their intentions are. Yeah, we got Dragon up in a minute, but you do have TP. Here's another instance where you don't need to be shoving as fast as you are. There's like really nothing to do on the map. I would just sit in the bush and let as many blue minions die as possible. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This entire wave that just came should not be allowed to be touched by
Sorry,
anything.
give me 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah. So yeah, just like I actually really want you to go back and look at that wave because this is gonna happen almost every single game, and it's really important, especially in competitive as a mid laner.
Oh, because if I one-shot this, I don't get the next one?
No, just like okay, really think about it.
Okay.
Like look at
Oh wait,
everything
it's
happening on the
freezing.
map.
It's frozen. There's nothing
Yeah,
to do.
yeah. There's nothing on the map. Set is most likely gonna start pathing topside to collect the next wave, and all
Yeah,
you're doing is you're handing him minions for free.
because after I shoved this, I couldn't walk up on the next one. Because oh
Yeah,
shit, so
and
it's
you're
gonna do the same thing
that
again.
too. And but on top of that, he shouldn't be even allowed to CS those. Like that should be dead to the wave that you just killed. And
Yeah.
you're really vulnerable now. You're in such awkward, like you're just twiddling your thumbs. So I was like, oh shit,
I'm
Kindred,
like,
help
come
me! I
top,
need
come
to
top.
come top, Kindred. You know what I mean? So this is
Oh,
really
it's so sad,
important.
yeah.
Yeah, this is really important. You have to identify that. That seems like a very autopilot thing, you know? You're just recalling. You're
Yeah.
so sad, man.
Like, big wave, let me one-shot this real quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Okay.
Okay, I don't know.
This is ambitious, but I like it. I'm
Ambitious.
down for it. I'm down for it. Okay, we're a little bit lucky Nunu wasn't there any sooner.
Yeah, he didn't dummy me, what the fuck?
Dude, if Nunu was there like 6 seconds sooner, you have no information on that. The TP was a little bit ambitious, but it kind of worked out in the end. Like
My
imagine.
TP immediately? I don't know, but I want my blasting one. I have to do it quick.
No, I think it's fine. Like
No.
just
No?
watch,
Oh,
just watch. Like
it's
I just
hard.
want you to watch, yeah. Cause here,
'Cause
Rel
I
just
see,
used
like,
it out.
Kindred and Tom Kench is coming, I'm like, fuck
Yeah,
it, I'm
but
going.
imagine if Nunu's like snowballing in as you're TPing right now. You'd get one shot.
Yeah, I get one shot.
You would get one shot. I mean, maybe Tom Kench can save you.
Maybe
Actually.
Tom Kench, yeah.
But it was a little bit like I'm pretty down for it though. It was like respect, but a little bit ambitious TP. Man, you're still that's crazy.
Only Swain can do this.
You're so
Only Swain can do
tanky.
this.
You're so tanky. That's crazy. So insane, actually. You literally have mercs. You have
Gosh.
like not a shred of armor, and FF's doing no damage to you.
I
That's
think I
so
healed from
hilarious.
minions too. I was like sucking on the wave.
Yeah, the wave was huge. That was really well played.
What should I? Let me think. What should
Yeah,
I
you
do?
don't need
There's
to pull
nothing to
it.
do. I
Nunu's
just do
dead,
this,
so
right?
just like kill it as fast. Yeah, you don't need to pull it or anything. Just like, I would even use W. I would use everything. Just like kill it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I have no mana issues on blue buff.
Yeah. Just use everything. W does a fair amount of damage, right? I feel like you're
Nah,
weak.
nah,
No?
no.
It doesn't do that much?
Nah,
How
you
much at
don't
this
use it
point?
for wave clear.
Like at this point in the game, roughly how much is it doing, do you think? Because you
Or
have like Yonju's too and stuff, so.
actually, maybe it does damage. Cause I used to max E. I don't know why I max E. Like when I first started champion, I didn't know what to max. I just max E. I thought it was
I
the
see.
right thing to do. But then I learned, wait, you're actually supposed to max W.
Yeah, because you have a lot of points in W. I feel like at this point you should do some decent damage.
I'm backing out here, but Kindred wants to go in for whatever reason, and I just
That's pretty crazy. I would just immediately leave, and if she wants to let her in, kind of thing. That was really grief for everyone to stay.
yeah.
Yeah, even you say it, why are we helping?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, we lose Baron.
That was a
It's
leave me
it,
dive, man.
that's where we start losing.
Oh shit. That's pretty big death,
The
actually.
set is like what is this GP build? Wait, is that the GP build? No, it's I no, it's Essence Weaver, but
Yeah,
looks similar.
that's kind of interesting.
But this guy just
Yes.
never presses R.
Yeah, that's true. He hasn't really ulted very much this game. Demonic?
But I
Or
guess
big
it's hard.
items
You
for him?
can't, not like Tryndamere where you can just R whenever.
Yeah.
You have to not be CC'd.
Mm-hmm.
And I went demonic. It's so doomed. What, like, do you think that their comp would be tanky? Like, Set is tanky, Nunu's tanky,
Yeah,
Amu's
that's true,
tanky?
but they're building
But I
very
end
high
up just
prio.
getting one shot.
Yeah, that's true.
So it has to be Zanya's. But then Zanya's is increased
Farming,
price.
too. They're a
They
lot of
increased it
magic
from
damage.
2,700 to now 3K,
Mm-hmm.
300 gold.
Yeah.
What is this inflation in League of Legends too?
Inflation in League. That's a good one. Okay.
It's actually nothing
I
new.
would
If I go to
top
any
the
lane,
blue
I'll just
trinket
get
by
one
now, by
shot,
the
right?
way. I think by now you should
Yeah, blue
swap to it.
trinket.
Especially since you guys are on the back foot, there's nowhere to really go in and ward anymore anyways. They're just gonna clear it all. It's their space, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice, you did it. Perfect. How much gold do you have right now? I can't see. 280, okay.
Wait, let me. Okay.
You got 300.
Yeah, I know what to buy.
Yeah, nothing to buy. I wonder if you could buy Darksteel or something.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
goodness.
I didn't even see that coming. No ping, nothing, no
Nothing, bro.
indication.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh, Kindred. Oh, nice TK. Neil is a bit far. I mean, that was a good
Dude,
pick,
why
though.
was Neela hitting top? What was this? She should just die to set.
Yeah, this is crazy.
If she was here, off this rel engage, holy moly.
Yeah, that would be insane. But at the same time, maybe they wouldn't be up that far if they knew Neela was there.
If they saw her,
Yeah,
yeah.
because like Neela, they saw her top, so they felt like they were safe enough to push. I feel like you guys are happy with that. You guys shouldn't keep fighting. You're just low on
Yeah.
Baron. You gotta pick. That's huge. You buy so much time, at least like a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you give this.
Yeah, you just give that and wave clear. It's a really good pick. Is that what you do? I would be a little bit sad if
Well,
you
I
guys
can't
force
wave
it to.
clear. I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
watching
yeah.
them wave clear.
But, like, I'm curious to see what happens here.
Maybe I should just use W in the wave.
Yeah, I would
Like
just wait,
invest.
use everything. Yeah.
This was actually a mistake. This in hindsight, this amp tone was a mistake. I should have waited for
Oh,
stopwatch.
stopwatch? Yeah. M-Tome doesn't really give you, especially there's like minute 40 to the dragon. You can farm at the stopwatch in time. You have enough
Yeah,
time for that.
it was just impulse. Just bought it.
Impulse? You seem to do a lot of those, like with the wave and with your purchases.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe just like focus on being like present in the moment. It's like, okay,
Yeah, I don't know
what
what
should
it
I do?
is.
Because I feel like you know what to do, you know? You're just like,
Hmm.
I do that a lot too though, so like, don't feel bad. It's like one of my worst,
Oh my gosh, Neil FF, dude.
yeah, let's review what happens here.
Wait, we saw set, right, somewhere? Yeah, here.
Set
So we're
bottom.
going for set.
Yeah.
That's what Kindred seems to want to do. Okay, Neil's smacking this wave.
You guys need to play for mid wave here. Yeah, you're actually, you're in the wrong here in my opinion. You need to be mid.
I was going for set. I was like looking to drop W.
Maybe, but you need to like ignore that and be mid right now, in my opinion. Because like you guys are looking for set, sure, but there's like the probability of that working is very, very low. So what you guys are really doing is you're just trying to gain control of the river so you can place vision. Like what's gonna happen is gonna be a dance, right? It's like especially in competitive, this is always the case where you guys will enter, you'll
Just
place
hold
vision,
position.
right? Yeah, then it's their turn, and then they'll walk in, and then they'll clear your vision, and then they'll place their vision, and then Rel's gonna recall, and then she's gonna have wards, and she's gonna come back, and then she's gonna
Wait,
bug
wait,
your
wait. How did
vision.
they walk in again? Like, say, like, if we're in position,
Mm-hmm.
if Kindred's with us on, like, next to
Mm-hmm.
mid lane river,
Yep.
how can they walk in and gain
Because
reclaim
you're mid.
vision?
Because you're not mid. They can just
Oh, and then we have to get that wave, and
yeah,
then
and then they're gonna just shove this out to here, and then they're gonna walk back. What are you gonna do?
so in competitive, don't we just both one shot the wave at the same time, and then nothing happens? Go back to claim like
No,
secure
that's
our
why it's such
position.
a dance, right? That's why mid prio is so important here, or bot prio. It's really important because depending on who gets the wave in, right? Like let's say you push the wave out here, or you both clear it out, right? At least you're both
Mm.
fighting and clearing out the wave. But what's happening right now is Neela's alone mid and only with Rel. So then they have numbers mid. They're gonna shove this out to here because you guys can't respond to it, right?
Mm.
You guys are down here. You can't respond to this. So if they push this out and they successfully get it to here, right? Oh, picked the wrong color. They're wait, no, yeah, they're red. Sorry.
And they just get
Yeah,
inhib, and then
yeah,
we're fucked.
yeah. That, but like that's most likely not gonna happen because you guys are probably gonna backtrack for the wave, right? So then
Yeah.
when you do that, then now they can walk through this way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they push to here, you guys are gonna come back, right? And then they're gonna walk through.
Yeah.
That's why mid wave is so important with a minute and 30. Because now then they
Mm-hmm.
control all this space, right? So you can't be standing here right now because there's nothing to stand here for. Unless if you guys are full commit to this play, and then Neela and Rel are like on the same page, okay, I'm gonna back off and I'm gonna like concede this, right? But they're not right now. So the more important thing in this scenario always is for mid priority. And right now Neela and Rel are actually doing the right thing by pushing out mid,
Yeah,
and you need to be
I
there with
don't
them.
know where to go. They're just
Yeah.
split up.
Yeah, it's a tough decision, but I think you need to be the one that recognizes this macro decision and be the ones that spam pings your team. No, we need mid prow right now. It's 1 minute
Yeah, I
30.
should have
You know,
noticed right
like
now.
yeah, this is like the type of play where you need to be the one onus on the team, being like, you guys are trolling, going for this ball play. Please, like, let's go mid, kind of thing. You know? Okay, play.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess I was
Yeah.
tunneling bot, placing a pink, placing a foresight right
Mm.
now, trying to spot out the
Yeah.
set, and they just get
No, no,
jumped
but
on.
like we should be thinking about this like 20 seconds before this instant, you know? Like you
Like right
should be
now.
thinking about no, not even now, like way before that. Like you should be thinking about it like here, you know? Like even before that, like like
Oh,
you
okay.
know, like you guys should be thinking like this is like what are we gonna do for the next minute and a half? This
So
dragon,
like I either
you
ping
know,
bot or ping mid, just make a decision
yeah,
here.
you guys, you know for a fact, 1 minute 30, something's gonna happen at dragon, right? So in 1 minute
Yeah.
30, how can you position yourself to be in the best position possible to like take the dragon? And the answer to that is to gain mid priority, shove the wave out, push back, gain vision, and then like control the space, right? But you can't do that if you give up the mid prio, because they're just gonna shove mid down your throat, and then you're split between tower and drag. You're probably gonna pick tower, and then they get drag. So that's why mid prio is so important at this state in the game, especially since they have two towers, or sorry, they have two towers and you only have one, so they have even more space to push it down. Where you guys, it's gonna bounce back at that turret, so you have even a smaller timer to
Oh
respond
yeah,
to
that's
this out.
true.
So yeah, you need to be defending this mid push right now, and also pinging your team that the set play is really bad. Because standing where you're standing, you're just split between both. It's either like you have to full commit to the bot with set, or
Yeah,
control
I
your
think
team for yeah.
if I see Neela this happen to Neela, I just
Mm,
back off.
yeah,
At this point, I back off because
yeah.
she's just dead.
Yeah, but then in theory, like correct macro, you guys should have been there together in the first place.
Yeah.
They're doing the correct macro right now by doing mid and sending one to split, and you guys are
Yeah,
split
Nunu
as
was
2-3.
probably spam pinging.
Yep,
As soon as they saw Neela hit this,
yep.
like right here,
Mhm.
he's just spam pinging right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you guys need to be hovering together. And this is like in your tryouts and in your, macro, or sorry, in your like comp games or whatever. These situations are always gonna happen. Every single game this happens. These situations. So you need to always like remember that what's the most important thing to do in this kind of scenario. And in most cases, it's usually to gain priority of a wave so you can shove it out and then peel back to the objective to gain vision. Now it's in a really awkward spot for your team. This Brand Z guy's a troll though. I've had him on my team so many times.
This roaded.
Dude, this
No, he
Rel is
wasn't. No, it's
actually
this
such a
Kindred,
creep.
man. This Kindred.
No, man, the Grell is actually such a griefer.
So I say that might just give them the next one. We have no vision. But then I see Syndra recalling, so like, okay, fuck it, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
try again.
yeah.
Round two.
Hmm.
Also, my gold is so sad. So I'd have. Oh shit.
I would swap the sweeper here. You can't use the
Thing keeps
trinket in top.
popping. 155 gold. So what? 435
Hmm.
plus 160. That's 590 plus 75. That's 660. Yeah. Wait. 596. Man, 660 is still not enough for a
Yeah,
stopwatch.
still not.
Inflation is
But
crazy.
however, if you were hovering mid, then you would have been able to take some farm, and then you would have had enough.
Yeah.
Um, But I think you should swap to sweeper here, by the way, because you can't use your blue orb for anything right now. But you
Oh,
would have
wait.
sweeper up if you did it as you TP'd. Just something to note. It's a very nitpicky thing, but
Wait, I get the cooldown back? I don't know
yeah,
how it works.
sweeper cooldown is like significantly
A lot
shorter if you
less.
swap. Yeah.
Is this not go button? No, maybe not.
No, Nila's pretty far. Nila's the
Yeah.
only one that cares about these waves. You guys are completely ignoring them every single time, just walking in blindly. Like, how much easier is it together if you guys just go mid as 5, push the wave out, and then do this? Like, look how awkward it is now. You have no vision of mid. Nunu can be snowballing from there,
Oh,
right?
true.
Like, you have,
True.
like, the completely walking in blind. You're face checking there. Who knows what was there? You guys just completely walk in like this. And now you're like now you have to like hug bot side, but then they have the option of sending someone mid, and then you guys are split on what to do. It's a really tricky scenario to be in. That's why mid pro is so important in these kind of situations. Okay, they opt into a fight, it seems.
Yeah, I'm just gone. I'm just.
Yeah, it's just really sloppy macro from you guys and your team. It's the whole setup, right? It's a very,
So
very hard
I
thing to set up
shovel
for you guys.
mid and then
Yep.
look to
No, you
clear.
you spam ping your team to come mid. All 5 of you go mid together. Then at least then they have to walk into you. Right now you guys are forced to do this really awkward thing where it's like, shit, we have to give up complete mid, like, mid, we don't know
But
anything
I
what's going
thought
on there.
I
And
thought if we like shove mid, they'll get here and then it's hard to like they'll clear out our vision if we're not here
okay,
set
what?
up already.
No, I disagree. I think the way you guys just moved in, you guys just got extremely lucky. Like, just like pan back to here, like look at the state right now. Ready?
Pretty
Like
much
she
even.
resets, right?
I'm here first though, cause I have TP.
Mm-hmm.
So they could be like just passing
But what's
red
stopping you
buff.
from like clearing mid really quick here? Like, why do we need to walk in right this instant? Why can't we just like go together as a team, clear mid, and then move in together as a team?
Okay, yeah, if they're all already on mid, then we can walk in here safely.
Because I'm telling you,
But I
it'd
think
be
if I'm
so much easier to gain control. Think about like the space that you control in comparison. Right now, all you guys do is control this space, and then they can just snowball into you, engage however they want, and you guys are just clumped up in a little ball,
but what if they
right?
don't care about mid? Like what if they just sprint at me as I'm trying to group up with my team? Okay, but you're saying that if the team was all mid, right?
Yeah, I'm saying all of you together here. I mean, honestly, I don't even think you need your team. I think you can just clear this really quickly yourself.
But if I walk to the team, walk to Dragon, when I get cut off, like they don't even care about mid. They just walk in.
Okay, I'll play it and show you exactly what I mean.
Oh, go back maybe. So I TP now.
No, like go see like look at what happens as the outcome of not pushing mid. Is what I want to show. So pause like once the fight starts. Soon as like the fight begins. Let's see what happens. Okay.
So
So
the wave would be like at their turn almost.
like that part doesn't matter as much. The wave would probably be here, right? And you guys have
Yeah.
control of this space. This space is yours because you push the wave to here. You can walk in through
Mhm.
here and you can put vision here. You can put vision here, right? You can cut back to here. You can start controlling this space. But instead, you guys skip
Oh,
that. You
I
jump
see.
here. And now they have this complete area to enter. And being here is like pretty honestly useless. Like if you just play, like you'll see the outcome of what's gonna happen here. Because
Yeah.
Neela's has to be bottom, right? So let's just watch and see. Like how easy is it for them to just walk up to you guys? Like, cool, you got a control word in the river. Okay, now that control word is gone in 3 seconds. Nice. That was really useful. Right? Like, that control word was absolutely useless. But if you had mid prio, then they can't walk in like that. It's impossible for them to walk in like that. You can control that space. But now they just walk in for free. You guys are forced to back off, and you're all good. Because you're on the back foot. Instead of them
Yeah.
being able to walk into you guys blindly. Right? They get to just slowly walk
Mhm.
in for free. Yeah. So it's really important. It makes a massive difference. Because you're able to set up this vision, then they walk into you, they have no vision. It's easy. In this case, you guys gave them control of the space. They enter for free, and then you guys are kind of just like randomly, awkwardly kiting back. into a corner and then they kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the setup is drastically different. And this is so important for comp, less important for solo queue because it's hard to organize these things, but we're VOD reviewing for comp anyways, so like yeah. Just something very important to keep in mind for these objectives. If you have the timer and you have the control, always control the wave first and then move in. This is really awkward timers because you have this big wave mid and then 10 seconds on Baron. At least you have space for now, but they're going to be able to move in and control space, so you guys are going to have to back out and face check. Makes it really sad.
Yeah.
But again, I would be going through mid and then cutting down through river.
Yeah, because we already have vision there.
Yep. You guys are
Or
doing
they
that
have no
well.
vision of
Yeah.
us there.
Yeah. Okay, so see how much easier this is though?
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine you guys were like this, but for dragon, right? See, it's a world of difference right now.
Oh.
Okay, well you guys get one shot. Oh,
What the hell,
that was
man?
crazy.
What is that?
Oh man.
It's not even. It's not even IE. That's just. I don't even know
Yeah,
what that is.
chunky.
I also have no armor.
Yeah. That's why stopwatch would be nice, I guess. Stay
Yeah.
at the end time, but probably would have used it in the last fight though, so it'd probably be down for them anyways. Okay.
Yeah, I actually don't even blame the Kindred and Tom Kent here. Even though they have both
Yeah,
both
yeah,
have
yeah.
ways to save me,
Exactly.
nobody's expecting that
Yeah,
shit.
no one's really, not much you can do. Yeah, I guess the only way to position there is to like you be close to Kindred as possible in this kind of scenario. That's pretty hindsight. That's hard to think of in the moment.
Kindred should just press R, like right now. Just R right now.
Yeah, but like at this HP, like she thinks you're safe. You die so fast.
That's true.
Yeah.
What is the? Oh, okay, that's not her fault.
Yeah. Okay, let's just play. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, it's yeah, we lose off this.
Okay, so what did we learn?
Shove mid.
Okay, that's important. Okay, that's pretty important for Dragon, but yeah, what else? I just always like to ask people to like kind of go back and think about some of the things that we talked about.
Oh, also like the minions on the turret.
Yeah,
Be
that's a big one.
mindful of like freezing, slow push.
Yeah, a big one is like how you play the side waves later on too. If you don't mind like quickly reviewing going over that one more time.
Yeah, in top
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, like that's
Or
gonna
also like going
happen.
to bots to
Yeah, that
push it
was
out.
okay.
Neela
That one
rotates mid.
ended up being like a massive mistake, but
Yeah,
there's not every game it's gonna end up like that. There's just in this scenario, the wrong decision ended up
here.
being yeah.
Neela going bot right now.
Yep,
And then she can't rotate.
yep, that was a big one. So yeah, always think about like, okay, if the ADC is dead, so like let's go back to the very like start of where it happened, right? Where she's dead and then, because this scenario is gonna happen for sure again.
Sorry, I'm
For you.
trying to find it.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, she's walking back, so it's before this.
Yeah, so here she dies, right?
Here, right?
Yeah, so she's dead. Yeah, so
Here.
yeah, so in a scenario like this, you know that she can catch mid when she spawns in 20 seconds, so you need to be the one that shoves bottom so that she doesn't come back to a wave that's slow pushing out, and then she's able to catch the mid while it's slow pushing in. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And then mid lane dropping waves. And then everything after that, I think it was just shoving out mid for objectives.
Yeah. And just like be mindful of always like when you're a roam heavy style player, just think about your mid turret because that is like a pillar that keeps your jungle alive and these objectives alive. As I was trying to point out, like mid priority is so important when these objectives later on. So when you like in a scenario like this, right? Like, can you just pause real quick? Yeah. So in a scenario like this, when your tower is gone, they're always able to shove out to here and move out these ways. where you guys can only shove out to here, and then you're, forced in this space, and you're kind of confined. So um, mid turret's always really important because of that.
I also feel like the gold is really crazy too. If
Yeah,
you
it is
just give
insane.
that much gold to mid lane, I
Yeah.
just can't play anymore.
hmm Yeah, but I think it's almost more important for the space that it gives. It gives so much space
Yeah.
for them to like shove out the wave and then go make a play by like peeling backwards. And just they can like ward here and then like, flank behind you. It just becomes a mess for you and your jungler and your team. She can like, shove the wave in, you're forced like way back here, and then she can roam and go make a play. Like, yeah, makes it really tricky. So always try to think about ways we can keep our mid turret up as long as possible when we're thinking about these rounds.
Hmm.
Yeah, I recorded this thing, so I'll upload it and send it to you. So if you
Oh
ever want
yeah.
to review it, then you can.
Oh, you
Yeah,
you you record this whole thing?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I always do, because it's always good to like be able to go back and watch if you ever want to. So,
Hmm.
yeah, no, but I had fun. It was a really good session. Thank you for
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
doing it with me. Do you have any questions?
Mm, no, I'm just surprised that there's this much macro that I thought it was just mechanics in the lane, because
Mm,
I fixed my laning.
mm-hmm.
Maybe like I can maybe share my other share OPGG.
Sorry, what? Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to share OPGG
Mm-hmm.
because I think here, like this account's really inflated MMR because I
Mm-hmm.
was playing Riven top.
Yeah.
I main top
Mm-hmm.
to like 400 LP,
Yeah.
and then I decayed down, and I think somewhere, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
here or maybe the next game, I'm just playing against like Masters 200 LP, and I'm
Yeah.
just getting shit on. I'm just getting rinsed by these
Mm,
guys.
I see.
So I mean, after that, I fixed laning,
Yeah, that's
but
just
then
that's
now
really
it's
good.
also a bit of
Yeah.
macro mistakes too
hmm And
mixed
I
in.
think there's just like the like habit thing of like not panning your camera. I think it's gonna make a massive difference for you, man. Like if you start looking around more as a mid laner, you seem really intelligent to make the right play in the right moment. In most cases, it seems. So I think you're just not giving yourself the opportunity to look around and have that like hindsight of allowing yourself to think about what to do in advance rather than in the moment like, oh shit, this just happened. Like I need to move blindly. You're able to like look
Yeah.
and think about it ahead of time. Yeah. Um,
But I think it's like
yeah.
CS issue also. I'm spending so much of my brain trying to CS. Like here, but I improved.
Yeah.
Like here is
hmm
6 CS, 7 CS,
Yeah.
and then I got like a 9 CS
Yeah.
game,
No, I mean
8
it's insanely impressive that you're
8
able to pick
CS.
up mid. Mid is like a drastically different role than top. So, like
I
for
don't even know
context,
the
I've watched
matchups
top players.
even.
Yeah.
Like if you asked me any kind of cooldowns on like any
hmm
random champion, I probably couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm just
hmm That's
mostly
why it's more
reacting at this
like
point.
yeah, like that's why it's more important that I'm talking about like these more macro concepts because that's gonna be stay consistent throughout all the games. Where like we
Hmm.
can spend,
Mechanics I can learn later.
yeah, like we can spend years talking about like, oh, you should have done this trade, like this is,
Yeah.
like oh, you can squeeze this out of this champion a little bit more. But it's like that doesn't matter if you don't have the other stuff. So the other stuff's gonna be far more important for you, especially you have the skills of a top laner. So just, I mean, I don't know if there's any top lane champs that you can bring mid, but
I brought Trinda and Ornn.
okay, that's not bad.
Ornn mid sound ironically not bad. It's kind of like Galio. You
Garen
just run
mid's really
around.
popular. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah, I tried Garen mid.
hmm
But Tryndamere just seems better.
It probably
Tryndamere's
feels
harder to
better at
play,
least in
but
practice. Yeah. Garen mid is you need to have like be insanely smart with how you're treating your waves, I think, because it's so important when you run into these sort of weird situations. You're just perma melee, slow as shit, and you're against range, and they have like
yeah, no,
complete XP from another
I
wave.
played it
Yeah,
a bunch.
yeah, yeah. The Garen, you have to be like really, really mindful of what you're doing for every single
What?
auto
No
attack
result.
on the wave. That's okay, I believe you. You have like 46
Yeah.
years. Okay. Well,
All
go
right.
get
Thanks so
masters
much,
tonight,
man.
man. Yeah, you got this. You definitely have the talent to do this. I really believe it. So keep at it. Keep grinding.
All
Good
right.
luck in
Thank you.
tryouts too. I mean, I'm not coaching anymore, but I'll be watching, of course, and
Okay, you'll be
cheering you guys
watching.
on. So yeah.
Yeah. I won't let you down. I'll put these concepts
Respect,
to practice.
respect. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right, have a good night, man. It was fun.
Yeah, you too. Yeah.
Thanks. Peace. Have a good one.